So, I've been hearing weird noises at night for the past 2 weeks. Soft footsteps, faint shuffling, sometimes even a cough. At first, I told myself it was just the house settling, or raccoons, or literally anything normal. Last night, I decided I'd finally get proof. I set my phone to record audio overnight and put it in the attic hatch. This morning, I checked the file. At first, it was just silence and creaks, until around 3:30 a.m. That's when I heard it. Footsteps. Slow, deliberate footsteps right above my bedroom. Then, whispering. Two distinct voices, one male, one female. I couldn't make out what they were saying, but they were speaking softly, like they didn't want me to hear. I called my friend over tonight for backup and grabbed a baseball bat. We pulled down the attic ladder and climbed up. The attic was empty. No footprints in the dust, no signs of anyone ever being there. We were about to climb back down when my friend pointed to something carved into the wooden beam near the hatch. In messy, jagged letters, it said, "Stop coming up here. We like watching you sleep." We bolted out of the attic and slammed the hatch shut. Here's the thing. I just went to check on it again to make sure it was still closed. The carving is gone, and now there's a fresh one. Tonight, you can watch us. Update. Last night was the longest night of my life. After finding that new carving, I didn't sleep. I stayed in my room, sitting on my bed with every light on and my phone in my hand, recording everything. At around 3 a.m., I heard the ladder to the attic creak, but I had locked the hatch shut earlier with a padlock. My heart was pounding so loud I swore they could hear it. Then came the whispers, right outside my bedroom door. I grabbed my bat and yelled that I had called the cops. Dead silence. Then, laughter. Soft, quiet, two voices, just like in the recording. By the time the police arrived, the house was empty. The hatch was still locked. No footprints, no signs of forced entry. They told me it was probably a prank, maybe even my own sleep-deprived imagination. But they didn't see what I found this morning. Every mirror in my house, bathroom, hallway, even the one in my bedroom, has a word written across it in something that looks like ash or charcoal. Look. I don't know why, but something in me told me to check the attic one last time in daylight. I forced myself up the ladder. The carving from last night was gone again, but now carved into the wood in huge letters was a single phrase, "Turn around." And when I did, there was a camera, an old dusty camcorder, sitting on the far end of the attic, its little red light still blinking like it had been recording all night.